All right, hello, welcome to the weather update. It's 10 o'clock on May 30th, 2021. What a miserable, depressing, nasty day today with the rain and the cold and the wind, and it was not a day to be out at all. You can see it's starting to finally wrap up. We got a few more showers that look like they might hit over the eastern part of Suffolk County, but we're finally starting to wrap this rainy day up. And here's that again. There's your stall front right there. You can see it on the satellite. Still doesn't look like it's going anywhere, but it will start moving away tomorrow. So let's go take a look and see what the latest rainfall reports are from the Weather Service here. And I guess this includes the rainfall from the other day. So you can see most areas have now gone over. Yeah, let me move this over here again. Most areas have gone over 2 inches, as you can see here. Most parts of Connecticut over 2 inches. New Jersey, North Jersey, you have numbers over 2 inches. A lot of places over 2 inches, basically. We look at these rainfall totals for Nassau County, for instance. Look at the parts of the Bronx, almost 3 inches, 2.96. Brooklyn had a high amount in South Slope at 2.43. Nassau, we've had Syosset 2.76 inches, Wantagh 2.37, Locust Valley 2.32 inches. So we were all Manhattan. You had numbers 2.5 inches. Everybody's gotten between 2 and 3 inches of rain. Most locations here, and some areas looks like they've gotten even more. We look at Suffolk County, for instance. You can see, look at some of these numbers in Suffolk. Miller Place, 3.40 inches. Orient, 3.26 inches. Baiting Hollow, 3.22 inches. Southold, 3.21 inches. Ridge, 3.19 inches. Lake Ronkonkoma, 3.07 inches. North Patchogue, 3.06 inches. Southeast Setauket, 3.04 inches. Islip Airport, 3.02 inches. So this is a lot of rain. And this is definitely puts an end to the drought for our area. It's I'm going to tell you, a lot of rain over the weekend. We made up for those days and days of dry weather in just one weekend. And of course, Mount Holly has nothing listed here. Again, for let's see. Oh, here we go. We will post observed storm total from across the area tomorrow. But they do have a plot. All right, so at least they did put a plot out of the estimated precipitation. You can see here 3 to 4 inches, maybe even locally more than that, in the Ocean County and the Jersey Shore area. So I'll go to the weather data viewer and we'll look at that. We're going to go over to the weather data viewer, and we're still very cold out there. Temperature's only around 50 degrees everywhere. Even some 40s in the mix. Cold and damp. The winds aren't as bad as they were yesterday, but still up there enough to make it feel quite. That warm sector never really got anywhere near here. So, not even offshore. So, and I think we're still seeing some pretty big waves. Let's see what we got here as far as the waves go. Let's see if this buoy has a wave report. It doesn't have a wave report. Let's see what we have here. Last wave report, 10.2 feet. So, yeah, still high on the water. We'll throw in the high temperatures here. So we'll look at the high temperatures here. And you see highs? We're only in the low 50s. Struggling to reach the low 50s. Pretty much 52 at Islip. Everybody pretty much around 52. 52 even at the Jersey Shore. So this chilly in Connecticut, even colder, only in the upper 40s. So I wonder if we set any records for the record low maximums again today. Nothing, no mention on the Weather Service about it, but I'll check right now, see if they put anything about that, because I have a feeling we did that again today. Let's see. They don't really have anything on it yet. These are for yesterday, so I think we broke them again today, though, probably. I'd have to look at the climate report, which I guess we're going to have to do. Now, let's go to Islip. Let's see. High was 52. Doesn't really list the record low maximum, so I don't know if we broke it or not. But I would assume we did. Anyway, let me go back to this map here. We're going to look at the precipitation totals now. So let's go to the precipitation, and we'll set this again for 5:28 at noon. So this will map out how much rain we've had here over the weekend, and you'll see here those higher amounts in Suffolk County and the Jersey Shore, even higher over there. So zoom in, you see this map, and you can see here, it looks like most of Long Island got over 2 inches of rain. And some areas in Suffolk County got over 3 inches of rain, especially where it was needed in the Pine Barrens. There's even a 4.03 over by Rocky Point there. 4.30 at Baiting Hollow. So these are some really impressive numbers. Really impressive numbers. 3.35 in Manaville, 3.14 at West Hampton. So this really does put an end to the drought, and now we have a surplus of rain in the bucket. Now let's go look at the Jersey Shore, which is the other area that was hit pretty hard. Oh yeah, look at that, 4 inches in Bayville, 3.78 in Toms River. That river in Toms River must be really flowing swiftly now. 3.85 in looks like Brick Township. So you could see a lot of rain where it was needed in the Pine Barrens areas. We go further south into southern parts of Jersey, even places like Mullica Township, over 2 inches here. So all these areas in the Pine Barrens got plenty of rain, which will really put an end to the wildfire threat, I think, for quite some time. So that's the good news with all this rain, even though it was a miserable weekend. Going to the Wonderground site, we'll now look at the amount of precipitation that fell just today. All right, so this will show you just today. We got another inch of rain. Most areas got another inch of rain. So close to 0.93 in Carl Place. Some areas got over an inch. Let's look at North Patchogue. It looks like a 1.42 inches. So they got 1.42 additional inches of rain today in North Patchogue, which is, again, quite impressive. Quite an impressive amount of rain, an additional amount of rainfall. And again, it was much needed. And this does put an end to the drought. And now I think we might actually be above normal for precipitation for May instead of being below normal. We'll find out when the month is over, which will be by tomorrow. We'll have one last day of the month tomorrow, and that's it. So let's see where we go from here. We'll take a look at the models, and this is the low pressure system here that has brought us all the rain with the stalled front syndrome. It finally pushes out. We have a weak high that builds in, starts building in tomorrow. It keeps us dry Tuesday, and then we get back into a kind of a wet pattern, a wet, humid pattern with the tropical air as we get to it Thursday and Friday. You can see this front is just going to get hung up a little bit. Maybe we can get it pushed enough offshore that we at least have a decent weekend next weekend. But you can see the pattern here we have with this ridge just blocking everything here, and nothing really being able to, maybe eventually by the middle of the month we'll be able to get some cold fronts through, but this ridge is just going to sit here and keep us kind of humid with the chances of showers. So we're going kind of from kind of an abnormally dry pattern. Now we're going to probably be entering into an abnormally wet pattern. So let's go take a look and see. The rain's going to be out of here. We'll look at the HRRR here. 0Z HRRR. Got a couple more showers, perhaps over the east end. And then this is all going to wrap up tomorrow. And the good news is the air show has been rescheduled for tomorrow. I had a feeling they would do that, so it's very good. So at least people will be able to see the air show. You got to remember, people didn't get to see it last year, so it's very important that at least be able to get. It's very rare that it gets rained out completely, so to have both Saturday and Sunday be rained out is very unusual. But tomorrow's a dry day. We'll have increasing sunshine. And Tuesday will also be a dry day, I think. But then look what happens Tuesday night. Here we go with some more showers possibly developing as we get into that more of that humid air. So if I put the dew points in, you'll see the humidity starting to come up Tuesday night. It won't be all that dry even on Tuesday. I mean, dew points will be in the 50s, but it won't be like really dry air. Tomorrow we'll have more like dry air with dew points in the upper 40s and low 50s. But then as we go into the beyond here, when we look at the GFS, you will see here that You see that south flow and all the humidity that's going to come flooding in. Here's Thursday, especially dew points. It's going to be quite muggy, dew points in the 60s, and we're going to be dealing with this humidity for quite a while. Look at that. Jeez. Oh, man. So we're going to be stuck in this humidity for quite a long time. We're going to be stuck in this humidity for at least a week because of that damn ridge getting stuck there. None of this is normal, by the way. All due to climate change, folks. You don't want to deal with humidity, I guess you're going to have to go to Flagstaff. All right, so we'll go back and look at the temperatures now for tomorrow. So tomorrow will still be not that warm. All right, let me go to the 0Z one. Not that warm tomorrow. Warmer over Jersey because they're going to be seeing more sun. So they might see 70 degrees. But for us, we'll probably be mainly in the upper 60s. And then we cool down at night. And then Tuesday, we're in the low 70s. All right. So we got low 70s for Tuesday. And then as we go, we'll take this to the GFS now to go a little further. And you'll see things start to heat up a little more on Wednesday. Maybe we'll start to see close to 80 in Jersey, 70s over Long Island. And Thursday, it's just a warm and humid pattern, mid-70s, but it's humid with the chances of showers. And then we start heating up on the weekend. So August-type weather, 80s and humidity, and maybe 90 on Sunday. So, yeah, it's going to be very much above normal with that ridge around. It's going to keep us in that heat. But the worst of the heat should be over Jersey. With the south flow, that means we should get a sea breeze at least on Long Island. But look at how hot it gets. It's on some of these days. This is the June 12th. Look at that. It has us in the it has New Jersey well into the 90s. So this is obviously long range, but this is the kind of pattern we're getting into with this ridge. It's not normal to see this in June. June is not supposed to be like this, but again, due to climate change, this is what's going on. You know. Let me go to the skies now, and we'll look at the NAM3 for the skies. All right, I'm gonna have to use the 18C run for this, so you'll see what happens. So we have the clouds start tomorrow, and then they start breaking up a little bit. So we'll start seeing, especially over New Jersey, probably later in the afternoon. Could be mostly sunny, and then eventually maybe on Long Island we'll get to see some mostly sunny skies before sunset. A lot more clouds around Tuesday, obviously. So in this pattern, you're not really going to get a nice deep blue sky. That's just not going to happen. And then we're just stuck in the clouds and humidity right through. Because it's going to be a really crappy pattern. I'm not at all happy about this. It's just, every summer it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Look at the RGM as well. You just can't get a cool summer anymore, Every summer's got to have this heat and humidity, and especially the humidity. That's really the part about the climate change. You're not supposed to see humidity until July. But anyway, here is the RGM for tomorrow. So you see the clouds thinning out from west to east. But the clearest skies are probably going to occur late in the afternoon. And then for Tuesday, we're probably going to have a lot more high clouds around. This actually takes us through Wednesday. You'll see we'll be dealing with a lot of clouds, basically. It's not going to be nice, clear skies or anything like that. So we're just going to take you to the Climate Prediction Center because it has us way, way above normal in the 6 to 10 day. Look at this. So you see look at how way, way above normal the Northeast is. It's absolutely insane, these temperature departures. And it actually does have us being below normal with precipitation. So this ridge is coming back with a vengeance, and God help us. So that's going to be it for this weather update. I don't like this kind of weather, and it just gets more and more each year. That's going to be it for this update. Take care. Thanks for watching. And, of course, let's not forget about those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. After all, that is what Memorial Day is all about. So get out there, and enjoy some dry weather tomorrow. I'm going to try to do that myself after being cooped up inside for the past, I don't know how many days, not being able to really get outside and enjoy nature at all. It's pretty damn depressing. Anyway, thanks for watching, and take care.